everyone, welcome back. And I got a question as to what comes first, whether a user flow or a storyboard. So I thought I'll take a video on that so that it'll be helpful for everyone. And let's get into the video. So if you don't know what user flows are or what is the difference between a user flow and a user journey map, then I've taken a video on that. So you can click on the link given in the description box and you can view that video so you'll get some more ideas between what each one means. So to give it to you in a very high level, user flows are nothing but graphical representations as to how the user will navigate your system or application. So usually product owners or business analysts, when they have to coordinate with the designing team, with the user experience team, it should be the navigation or whatever flow they are trying to come up with, it should be in a language that both can understand. So that's where this user flow diagram comes, where both parties can will be able to visualize how the user would navigate through the system. And also it's a very good documentation and a tool as to understand the entire user journey, the user journey in the system, which makes it a user flow. Okay, so this user flow diagram, we all know how it looks like. So this is an example of it. So now that we know what user flows are, the other one is a storyboard. So storyboards are nothing but another way where you graphically represent or organize user stories, okay, for a product. You organize them in a meaningful manner, in a way that the entire team will be able to have a big picture or an overall bird's eye view on what is the current status of the product. So this is an example. I've just created one basic storyboard, but you have various tools that offer great storyboards in different styles. But this is a regular one that you have to do in progress, on hold, and done. But different teams follow different naming conventions. They can have more lanes involved. So you have a backlog lane, you can have one relating to the development stage, then you can have one for the BA lane, the analysis, you can have for design, you can have for production. You can go on and you can add your own customized lanes, but the entire idea is that you represent your user stories in a way that the team would be able to have a high level understanding as to what is the current stage of your product. So you would know how many backlog stories you have, how many stories you have to do, how many stories are being in progress being developed, how many stories are on hold for, it can be for various reasons, how many are completed, and how much may be in production, how much have been tested. So this is the high level view that you would get. So now coming to the question, what comes first, whether it's this storyboard or the user flow? It's very simple. In order to first create your storyboard, you need to know what are the user stories. And if you want to know what is the user story and how to write good user stories, I've also taken a video on that. You can click on the link that I've shared in the description box. So the user story is a detail of what needs to be developed or what needs to be done. It has a lot of criterias in it. It has preconditions, post conditions, acceptance criterias. It may have certain logics attached to it. Then post conditions, what are the different messages, notifications that need to be coming up, different system logs. There can be various, you can even have supporting subtasks, you can have design screens attached to it, you can have user comments, you can add feedbacks to that. So there's a lot of information that you have in a user story, but the real core essence of a user story is what has to be developed. So in order to know what has to be developed first, you first need to have the big picture of what are you trying to solve and what is the entire flow. So let's say if I need to create a user story for a login feature, I need to know what is the entire working of the login feature. If a user successfully logins, where the user needs to then be redirected to, what happens if there is a failed login. Only when I understand this detailed flow of a user within my application, only then I'll be able to build user stories. Okay, so it's always recommended that user flows are built first, you have a great understanding of how the user is going to navigate through your entire application. So once you know the user flow, then you'll be able to jot down your user stories and make use of storyboards. So this is it for this video. I hope that this video was a little helpful to you. So if you like this video, please do give this a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, and also do share your feedbacks. Thank you.